Well, a disappointing Tuesday for me yet again. No sign of Christian, because he was up there in Scotland, in lovely Aberdeen, which I don't think I've ever been to. Giving this Range Rover to Jackie from Aberdeen. Now, I haven't watched the video yet, but I just read the little words underneath the picture, and it said this means everything to her. She's going to be able to help her kids and get rid of her Mini and stuff like that. So my way of thinking is there's no way she's keeping our Range Rover. If she's struggling to feed the kids and she's driving around in a Mini, having this enormous Range Rover that's what, £100,000, I don't know, I haven't watched the video, makes no sense at all. So she's obviously going to take the cash. I think that would be the right decision for her as well. So that makes sense. I'm sure most people actually take the cash. Anyway, where was I this week? Let's have a look. Zone 3 for me, but just outside Zone 2. So only just Zone 3. But it doesn't matter, it's still Zone 3. I got to be honest, I didn't think it would be as low as that. And I know a lot of you guys did go lower. But to me, when I look at Robbie Williams' eyes and Charlie from Coronation Street's eyes, they just seem to be looking up higher than that average. But then it is an average. I'm not one of the players. The judges went, I don't think any of them went anywhere near there. Oh, we'll have a look now in a second. But yeah, that's what I was. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just didn't think it would be as low as that. If anything, I thought they might have gone higher than that. I don't think the height was an issue with them, though. I had a quick glimpse just now, and they seem to be more to the left and further to the right. Anyway, let's have a look what they did. So here we are. They didn't take any out. This is the final result. I've gone straight to the end. Because it's not that wide a band, is it, from either of those players? And when you look at it, well, you think, well, could you have taken any out, really? Because none of them are sort of that far out that it would have made an awful lot of difference. In fact, if they had taken this top right one out here, it would have dropped it down even lower. And I'm not buying that it should have been as low as it is. So that would have made it even worse. But I'm surprised at these ones down here that they thought it could be that low. But I've said it before, I say it every week. You know, we all look at these photos, these pictures in a completely different way. I can look at a picture and think, yo, it's definitely there. And somebody could be sitting next to me looking at the same picture on the same screen and say, nah, it's 2 inches away from there. But that's just the way each one of us sort of looks at it, isn't it? But yeah, there we go. Can't be helped then. I had 15% of my money back, which wasn't a lot. I think it was for 85 pence or something. Let's have a look at this week's picture. Now, in theory, this shouldn't be too difficult a picture because they're looking in sideways directions, if you know what I mean. So we should have that point where their eyesights cross over, their eye lines cross over. So let me draw some lines here. Now, if I look at this player on the left here, Vinnie Jones's granddad, he doesn't look as though he's looking in a straight line to me. When I look at his eyes, he's looking slightly up. So I've gone slightly above the vertical. I may go higher, I may go a bit lower. This is the first cross of the week. So I've put him along that sort of line at the moment. If I draw some lines from this other guy through mine, just to see how it sort of looks. Does that make sense that it intersects there? Yeah, see, it does to me. Some of you might differ at all. I'm sure some of you will be sort of all the way over here, some of you will be over there, some of you will be up here. But then I'm usually quite close to the average on the... not that the average is always that close, but I'm usually quite close to what our average ends up as. So, yeah, that's what I am at the moment, because I don't think he's looking in a straight line in front of him. He's looking slightly up. So I've drawn that line first, and then tried to decide, because this fella on the right looks as though he is further away from the ball, and he's basically an onlooker. He's not interacting with it. And I would say he's looking about there. I don't think I could put him any further to the right. If anything, I could possibly go further to the left. But even then, I'm not convinced, because I'm not sure what this guy on the left is actually doing. He looks as though he's more looking at it than he is interacting with it. But there we are, that's what I am with that one, because I'm not 100% on that player on the right. So I'll put that as the first coordinate for this week then. That's 23851372. It's my first and only coordinate. So let me know how you guys got on this week, because I think there's some few of you should have done all right this week, because a couple of you went lower than where I went and where the average was. So a few of you might have got quite close. And no doubt a few of you will be ranting and raving, like I usually am. I'm not this week, but I usually am. And leave a coordinate for where you think it is this week, and we'll do another one on Saturday, see where we think the average is, because I think the average would have been possibly in zone 2 this week, but we were in the right sort of area. I mean, when we look at the target, in fact I haven't done that, have I? Let me get the target down. When we look at the target, we usually have a look to see are the players looking at that zone 1 sort of zone 2 area. And yeah, see, Finny's granddad is looking at it there. I would say I'm quite happy with the guy on the left. The guy on the right is the intersection point there. I'm not 100% on, but at the moment I'm sort of quite happy there. But I think I might end up edging further to the left. In fact, I probably will end up going further to the left. But other than that, that doesn't look too bad there. Alright, enough waffling. Let's have a look at good old Revcomps. So we looked at these on, when was it, last Saturday, because these were last Thursday's editions, so these will be for this Thursday. As I said, I've got one on this Golf R, one on the Pimp Mobile, one on this estate car, and one on this Fiesta ST3. Not that I'm specifically aiming to win one of them, but it's just being in it, isn't it? Being in it to win it. So I just got one on each. And I checked last night's winning entry lists, and most of the car winners, again, had just one ticket. I think one of the guys might have been the guy that won the Lambo, or 135,000. I think he had 10 tickets. But most of the others had one ticket. And I like that. I like when somebody buys one ticket and wins. So, here's the ones for next Monday. Not much caught my eye here, really. Aston Martin, yeah, I mean, I like Aston Martins, but I wouldn't keep it. But the cash alternative for that's 75 grand, so I got 2 tickets on that, because I had some credit. I'd won £10 credit for something or other as well in a week on Revcomps. So I think it was buying tickets early or something. So I added out with what was in there, and I bought 2 tickets on this Aston Martin. Ford Mustang, I know they're popular with you guys, not my cup of tea. BMW X7, too big, too expensive, not interested. Transit Custom, now this is just a van, it's not a camper, but it comes with 5 grand, so that would be plenty to turn it into a basic camper inside. In fact, I might be going up to Preston this weekend, or possibly the next weekend, to pick up a camper. I've been chatting to a guy in a company up there, and it comes with a brand new MOT. He's going to send me some more photos and a video, and if I'm happy with it, I'm going to have it, and I'm going to catch a train up to Preston and drive it back, and probably stop somewhere overnight, maybe North Wales on the way back. But if I decide to have it, he's got to put a new MOT on it first. But it comes with 12 months breakdown cover, 12 months MOT, 12 months parts and labour warranty, and it's a pretty new installation of the kitchen and the bed and stuff, so he's going to guarantee that for 6 months as well. So then I'll be off on my camper van adventures, and there'll be more videos, definitely be more videos then. So what other cars? I didn't go for the Aswo special here, this Honda Civic Type R GT Plus 2000. And there's a couple of cheapo little family cars there, both with 2,999 tickets. $5 a ticket for that one, is it? Oh, 587 and 447 for that one. So good odds on those if you're looking for a little runabout. Good odds of 3,000 tickets and cheap tickets. So I like to see them on there now and again as well. I like the contrast between having a couple of cheapo cars, cheap punts as they call them, and the more expensive ones that sort of people like. But yeah, so for next Monday, I've just got 2 on the Aston for the cash alternative and 2 on the Transit. So that's it from me, guys. Let me know how you got on and leave a coordinate for Saturday. And good luck, everyone.